Without that hoodie, there would be no shark hoodie.
Oh my goodness.
So? I know so.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to a very, very, very special episode of Hype Talk. And like always, we got Big Boy Johnny.
What it do?
We got Tang, aka Pretty Rico.
What up, y'all?
And Sky Pilot is currently on doggy vacation. And today, we are going to be going over everything there's to know about SBs and Doug SBs
It's
in
been
general.
buzzing. It's been buzzing.
Definitely been buzzing. You know, from the history to how to style them, who's wearing them right now. We're going to talk about it all. You guys ready? Let's go. All right. So, I just wanted another sneaker discussion between us. You know what I mean? So let's go over the history, all right? Released originally in 2002 from Nike.
So long ago.
So long ago. You had Janowski as one of the ambassadors.
Yep.
You had P-Rod.
P-Rod.
So it was originally debuted as skateboarding, Nike SB skateboarding, because it was kind of like a wave to skateboard back then, all right?
Sure.
So instead of regular designs of sneakers, they vamped them up with, like the Zoom air cushioning to make them more comfortable.
Yes.
The puffy tongue, reconstructed leathers and whatnot. When it comes to SBs, Nike Dunks, Blazers, whatever, what comes to your mind when it comes to the history, all right? I'm talking 2000s.
Yeah, the good days.
The good days.
Good days, man. When you see a release about to happen, it wasn't splashed all over social media. You had to be either... You had to know somebody from the store.
Oh,
you had to visit the store, know the store owner. Like, word kind of spread around, man. The loyalty was there. The people you meet during lineups, man.
Okay.
This was during MySpace days, okay? There wasn't even Facebook.
So we're 02 to like 05 was when it
Tom.
was crazy hype. Crazy. Oh, Tom was everybody's friend.
Tom was everyone's friend.
Yeah, for sure. It was kind of like people seen it as the good days.
For sure, man.
It's crazy that we're referencing it as the good days.
Yeah.
We had no money.
No.
We were like in elementary and middle school.
Dude, I was okay showing up to the releases and just looking at the pair.
Yes, I remember that. We went to a skate shop and literally I forgot which one it was. It might have been like
Goods.
Goods. It was Goods, but they had the I forgot what sneaker. It might have been the Hawaiis.
Ooh.
The Hawaiis, but let's swing it over to Johnny,
For me, man, I would have to say culture. The word culture. You guys nowadays know the word culture from Migos, okay? I know culture for the real definition. And when I say culture, I'm talking about you had guys like me that tried to get into the skateboarding scene. Yeah. Like, I literally tried to, my Robin Big days.
Based off the sneaker.
Yeah, because you didn't want to be
big. Okay, so I brought up skateboarding and it being huge at the time.
Yeah.
You're saying SBs actually made you want to skate.
You didn't want to be a poser.
Bro.
Okay.
And also, man, the whole Tony Hawk game, just during the whole era.
Skateboarding was huge. Lupe Fiasco, Kick Push.
Yep.
Pharrell.
Obviously, they had ambassadors like, Pharrell, the ice cream scene.
Even Wayne.
Oh,
Even
Wayne
little
was
Wayne.
But I don't know if he made it cooler. I don't know, man.
He may have segued into mainstream.
Yeah. So one thing I want to bring up is you had brought up it actually made you want to skate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Use the sneakers.
Yeah.
Nowadays, they just want you to get the look down.
Like you're like aesthetically doing yourself.
You ain't getting scrapes on your elbows. You trying to make scrapes on the shoe itself.
That's what I'm saying. You know those holes in the Off-White 5s?
Yeah.
That's to represent like distressing and real, like that's what he was saying.
Oh.
But nowadays it's more about the look rather than playing ball in them to get that.
Richie,
you know what I mean? So Nike Dunk SBs. We just wanted to go over the history, what it meant. You had so Supreme did the 2003 and 2002. So 2003, they had the Dunk Skate highs, the blue, orange, red, and then prior to that were the two lows with the cement print. Cement print
changers.
You know what was even another game changer? Diamond SBs in 05. Talk about what the Diamond Supply Dunk SBs
Talk about
meant
that
to the game.
color. That Tiffany blue. Oh my goodness.
Obviously, there was no affiliation with Tiffany & Co. But my gosh, did it make me like that teal blue was just so perfect, man.
The SBs were so big that it kind of made Diamond Supply, the streetwear company, even bigger. Like the shoe made the brand bigger.
Huge.
You know what I mean?
Even the t-shirts are reselling.
Oh,
the t-shirts that came with the release date.
The black with the diamonds.
Hey, you see it nowadays everywhere.
Do you guys remember on Nike Talk that infamous photo of the dude walking past the line?
The first guy in line, right?
With the diamonds. That was one of the most viral photos.
The perfect outfit.
The perfect outfit.
Well,
he had the Tiffany blue shorts.
Yep.
The Diamond Supply shirt with the dunks.
The classic dunk. Wore them right out of the store.
Right out the store while everybody was waiting.
And then I think Nicky Diamond tried to track him down to give him like the recent collection one. So it just tells you, man, the appreciation,
really?
the culture back in the day was huge. You had to be. They really looked out for who really stood by.
Hey,
like,
he was stunting back then.
Yeah,
like he was stunting on the line. It's hard. Like he was Instagram before Instagram.
He was Instagram before.
It was like an infamous photo. What you're saying?
It was an infamous photo, but yeah. So you had the whole Diamond Supply thing in 05. Even though like these sneakers were all hyped, we knew the prices and everything. None of us could afford them.
No.
I still had the, but that goes to show you, even the generic $60 ones from Zoomies.
Yeah,
those were dope too.
Look. I would look forward to those dunk exchanges because I would pay the ticket to get in just to look. Just to look. I couldn't afford it. Dude, I couldn't afford it, man.
It was crazy. Like, I remember it was insane to pay $700 for a pair of sneakers.
My goodness.
The Diamond Supply.
That's the standard now, but then as far as like...
Which is a steal now. Isn't that crazy?
My God.
That's a steal price right now. I see all the older SBs go for like 1,000 or more.
Yeah.
Heinekens and all them. Crazy.
Real
crazy.
quick. I'm gonna just throw a little doozy out.
He said doozy.
Give me your number 1 and 2.
Okay.
You guys both.
I'm gonna go.
Really think about it, man.
I'm gonna do one. Obviously, Supreme Red Blazers. A lot of people, a lot of people don't know. That's an SB.
Those.
I've
Okay,
never seen anybody skateboard in them though.
Those are. We don't even have
Grills.
to say. We don't have to say.
And then number 2, it got to be the Paris Dunks.
Oh, that's the 20Kers. You real fancy over here.
Fancy for that.
Paris Dunks.
Okay.
Paris
I mean,
Dunks.
obviously, those are insane.
I'm not gonna lie. I did not like them or even pay attention to them back in the day. But because it's worth $20,000, and you're like, okay, what's worth $20,000? You look at them, it's art.
That's more art.
It's
That's
art.
more art.
It's
okay.
art.
Let me bring it back to reality.
Okay. Go ahead.
I would say my 1 and 2, maybe 2.
Yeah.
I like the light blue. I think they're called the Cascade Hemps. The
Those
light
are
blue
fire.
ones, I loved.
And they came with different series of those,
And
but
then
that
the
color
mahogany
was
too.
the bonsais?
The bonsai.
You were always appreciative of like lifestyle colorway. I was more of the outstanding, crazy SB colorways.
And then number 1, obviously the red Supreme Blazers.
Yeah.
I gotta say those are dope. I mean, the white. the blacks.
The pigeons.
The pigeons are dope.
The pearl pigeons.
We gotta talk about. Hold on. Let's talk about. Can we just say what purple meant? Purple.
Oh my goodness.
Purple in general. LRG utilized purple a ton.
Oh yeah.
A lot of remember the LRG purple leaf camo?
Oh my goodness.
I would still rock that.
I have orange.
I would pull that out if I just knew that it was being sold. I don't know if they need the retro it, LRG. You guys gotta do something to bring that thing back.
Or the purple Dead Series hoodie.
Oh, don't hurt him.
When Jonas had the purple LRG Dead Series hoodie with all the yellow chains.
That was the shark hoodie before the shark hoodie.
The shark, that is true.
That was the shark hoodie.
Without that hoodie, there would be no shark hoodie.
Oh my
think so?
goodness.
I know so.
Okay.
Come on.
That is true. That is all the way up.
Yeah.
Purple, anyways, where are we at? Okay, top 1 and 2.
Man, for me, man, I'm gonna have to go with the orange Supreme Dunk Highs with the gold Supreme bar on the shoelace.
Stars too?
The
With the
orange
stars?
the orange was underrated. The orange was underrated.
Carolina blue was hot at the time.
Even the red, they were all
Red
fire.
is red, red is red, but orange, everybody always slept on the orange at the time. Man.
Yes,
so
yes,
I always
sir.
big in the orange, but my number 1, because they had everything in one, is what the Dunk SBs, man. They had all the hot ones in one.
I remember people saying that was a bad concept.
That's it now.
Yeah, people were like, what the,
What the
That's
Dunk?
crazy, man. All right, so we just wanted to go over, the history of Dunk SBs, SB in general. Obviously, it's not just Dunks. It's, Blazers. It was
Bruins.
Bruins. It was a lot of stuff. Even they had Dunk mids with the strap.
Or even those P-Rods. Even those P-Rods, the one with the cement print.
I got a pair of those.
Yeah.
Got a pair
You
of
got
those.
those Conference call, right?
Yeah. Tan gave them to me.
Yep.
Tan gave them to me. But
SB
yeah,
was huge.
so there
SB
was a
was huge.
whole movement of just SB in general. Let's talk about now. The hype surrounding now. Obviously, you got Kylie. You got Stormy.
So let's be real. Let's
Travis
talk
Scott,
about
LeBron.
dunks. Just really the dunks.
Just really the dunks.
Yeah,
just
man.
really the dunks. LeBron wearing them. So what does it mean right now? Obviously, they're hype. Do you like the hype? Do you like what they mean? How to style them? Let it all out.
Okay, obviously there was hype back in the day with, massive lines and, chaos. But now it's like a different type of hype.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like the hype.
Bad or good?
Bad way.
Okay.
Bad way. Now people like it because Travis Scott's wearing them.
You're saying now is like who's wearing it. Back then it was more so exclusivity. You don't know what they are.
Or
so
you
you're
at
gonna
least
try to-
you at least attempted an ollie.
Yes.
That is true.
You're okay with messing up your shoes.
Or you cared about the collaboration. You know, I mean, you wanted to get the Diamond Supply clothes with the sneaker.
You're saying there's a story behind it.
There's
before.
a story. There was a lot of SBs. Like, I didn't know what Heineken was back in the day, but
no idea what Ray Gun is.
You know what I mean? So that's what was cool about it. You actually got to know more about the story of who they're collaborating.
Exactly.
It's a little hype right now, and I'm not gonna lie. You know, we
fall into that.
We fall into that
But,
sometimes.
you know,
but we acknowledge it. We acknowledge it.
Yeah.
All right. So that was a good point. Right now, people are buying the SBs based off who's wearing them, not necessarily the sneaker themselves. I would say now it's more fashion. You know what I mean? A lot of people care about what they look like. Aesthetically, you gotta look at them. They're kind of similar to like a Jordan 1. In my opinion, it was an easy transition into dunks. Now kind of making a wave.
You're saying it's a silhouette thing.
The silhouette thing, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like we went from Jordan 1s being hot to now like foam posits.
So why would you guys,
very
based
true.
off of what you're saying, why would you say it had a moment where it just kind of died and fell off?
Jordans.
Ooh, Jordans.
Tell me more about that. Tell me more. Just for people that
11s,
don't know.
11s, basketball sneakers, the whole like Galaxy movement.
Yeah, back in the day.
That's what killed dunks in my opinion.
So what you're saying is like kind of what's happening now with all the frequent drops and all the exclusive drops with Jordan brand. You're kind of seeing that happen during that whole time with the SBs kind of going downhill.
Jordan brand was a little quiet.
Yeah.
I feel like, all right, so during the SB thing, I think Jordan brand was focused too much on like performance sneakers, like the 17s and like the weird, like real futuristic looks.
For sure.
But once they started retroing the things that people really wanted.
Yeah. I mean, back in the day, it was kind of rare for Jordan brand to retro anything.
Anything. 11s though. 11s. Once they started bringing back all the 11s, SBs just kind of took a back.
It wasn't even just 11s. It was more so they came out with shoes that looked like the 11s, like the 6 rings. Everything had like patent leather. Everything had like
something new,
retro-ish. Once Jordan brand hit the retro button, it was a wrap. But I think now, like we're saying, it is kind of like an easy segue into dunks right now because everything, you know, is still retro. Dunks are retro, so it is pretty popular right now. All right, so the next point I want to bring up, man, how to stylize them. Recently in a video, a lot of people, you know, we were saying maybe stay away from the skinnies. And you know the where you leave like the lace loops, you know, a couple of them too untied and whatnot. You know that look was what I'm saying. We're saying more go for a messier, grungier look. What are your thoughts on this? How would you style them? You know what I mean?
You think about it, the SB itself with the fat tongue being so dominant, you almost have to make sure your pants is just proportionate to the SB. Man.
That's what we're trying to get across.
That's what I'm saying. So no skinny jeans, in my opinion. No skinny jeans.
I agree with you on the skinny jeans, man. This is the curveball that I feel like the fashion street world needed. A curveball because you get to kind of freestyle a little bit more as well too and play around with your wardrobe. Rather than sticking what everybody's wearing, you get to be a little bit more free flow.
Maybe look more like a skater.
Maybe look
like you don't really see skaters, you know, you gotta be loose with your pants when you're doing a kickflip.
True.
You might have to rip your pants if it's too tight, you know, so.
Overall, you know, wrapping up the whole SB thing, you know, we just kind of wanted to educate some people, share our times with SBs and what we were going. Obviously, we were too young to even buy them, but we remember them and everything. What do you want to take away right now? Is it the time to buy them? Should they buy the Travis Scott? Should they buy older ones?
Man,
let them know.
Shoot, speaking of Travis Scott, don't let Travis Scott release fool you with all the other heat that, you know, came before this shoe.
Travis Scott's are what, $1,200 right now? You can get a fire old pair for $1,200. Actually, maybe not, because I just look at the Heinekens. Those were damn near $2,800 for my size.
I was even gonna say, with getting the older ones.
You can't get a fire pair for $1,200.
Sure.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, even getting the older ones right now, you gotta kind of be careful because the paint's chipping on them.
Not even chip, sole from the
separated. I got my Hunters, and actually there's like a burlap material on the toe. And when I was wearing it just like 2 or 3 times, it's actually starting to like unravel a little bit.
I was gonna say your Hunters kind of look a little funny.
Yeah, I mean the Hunters. The Hunters might be getting hunted. You know?
Wow.
Be careful. It's old shoe. It's old shoe.
It's old shoe. One thing I want to bring up, if you guys are looking to purchase a pair of SBs, I would say go up half a size. Because with the fat tongue, then you got the bigger insole with the zoom air and everything. Even if they don't feel smaller, they're gonna look smaller. It's a little bit like a chunkier. I don't know why, but
I'll tell you guys at certain angles, they might look like a 4Y on your feet. Remember that picture?
Should we play the clip? Should we play the clip? Didn't you say his feet look like binkies?
Yeah. It was very weird.
That
Okay?
picture was hilarious.
Anyway, just size up half one.
Size up.
Half a size, because it does
It's a lot more dense inside the shoe with all the padding.
Yeah,
right?
there's a lot of padding. Something
It's a
about the
skateboarding
design.
shoe, man.
Something about the designs like squishes
it.
them up.
I feel
so
it.
I say go up half a size. But anything else, everything there's to know about SBs.
I want to see some wild collaborations with people I ain't even heard of.
Listen. Forget the collaborations. We need some retros.
Oh,
They tried,
Just
Rich, they
original
tried.
retros. Just original. No. They kind of did with the third Supreme Dunk Lows, the red ones. No one liked those at the time.
Those
But
are
I'm talking about retro, a real.
That's gonna be a retro
retros.
now.
We'll see.
the pink boxes.
The pink box. The pink.
on.
Silvers were hard to get. Silvers were hard to
The original
get.
Nike box.
Huh?
The original Nike box.
original Nike
ones.
box.
Oh, yeah. All right, guys, so we just kind of wanted to have a sneaker discussion on SBs and Dunk SBs. Let us know down in the comments below what you guys think. Do you guys think Dunks are here to stay? Do you think
yeah.
it's the next movement? Let us know. Do you think they could overtake Virgil and Off-White and what he's doing right now? Let me know.
SB's back.
SBs are back. I know we've been saying this, but we just wanted to talk about it a little bit more. And until next time, we out.
Peace.